Hi guys, it's Easy. Today I will show you on a test server how the Russian new tanks will looks like. I will start from Obj 705 and I will show you all the changes coming soon to our servers. So the Tech 3 on Soviet Union lines change soon. So we'll have that line here is M Obj 705 and 705A, like a 10 top tank. There's totally new tanks in the game. Then T10 will go down, and that will be the 9th tier tank to reveal soon another heavy tank in the game, and small replacement Obj 257 coming to it. So if you will have a T10 in the garage, you will receive another tank in the game too. And also lots of stuff will change, like they will move your crew and stuff like that. Just you can really read that on a wargaming website, what really coming for what. Obj 430 Mark II, it's moved down and will reveal the new line in mediums, and also the object, and now the 10 tier 430 will have a initials U for the end, and also will be kind of new in the game. So that this tank will be replaced for the tank what you already got, and will have a little bit different statistics, different armor. So when coming to all, I will show you right now. And also, sorry, the last thing is the Obj 263 coming from a 10 tier to the tier 9. So the Su-101 will be just gone. The weird is the Su-120-44, yes. And then in the place of the 10 tier tank, you will receive Obj 2684. So this is how all the tanks looks like. For start, the two new TDs, also the existing and the new versions of Obj 430 in the game, and also the new 10 beauty. And then I just get you all the heavies here to the Obj 705, and also the replacement for T10, the Obj 257. You have all statistics there. You can read them carefully if you wanted to. One of the things what you will see straight away in that comparison is that all of them have really low gun depression. It's actually really shitty, not really low. It's just -4 or -5. It's no more than that. So when coming to all of these tanks, they won't have a very good gun depression. So really, you will in a close combat, you will struggle to get the cannon down or aim any of objects over the ridges. So really, it's all these tanks. It's really need the flat surface, a good place to hide, good view on the front of them, because another way will be a little bit useless. And one of all, I will just show you Obj 430U. That is the massive change in that tank. We'll have one of the best spotting range here. Of course, I'm just not showing that tank through the competition at all. The only big change is the turret. It's 300mm up on the top. So that is a massive change for that tank. And also the Obj 705A, a really strong turret as well. You could all say actually the turret it's enough, forget about it. You need to shoot this tank lower in the hull, and the hull it's like paper really. 170 on the front, so it's nothing really what stand out for 10 premium tanks, and the same with the object. So when coming to all, the 160 up front plate, a 790 on the side is not really dangerous, especially that the most objects like 140 or Obj 907 have a little bit better gun elevation, so they can really with their depression shoot this tank in a close battle up to his hull. So really don't point on these two tanks upward, just really aim for a hull and you will make easy penetrations. I will show you now actually just the beauty Obj 705A, how it's behave in the close combat. I did a little bit training and we'll get from there. Just before that all will happen, I will show you how the tanks looks like. So it's Obj 430. This one will be the 9th-tier tank. That is his accessor 430U. So it's really nice looking tanks, lots of details on them. And ISM, that is the 8 heavy tank. It's quite big cupola on the top of the turret, so really nice angles. Here will be just a big spot, just this place is still hard as well. And then after that you will get Obj 705. Some people saying already that is really good tank to make all the ricochet missions in the campaign for the Obj 260, for example, or T55A. He started as well. I have not much, all you can say almost non-weak spots as well for his opponents on his tier, and the same with the Obj 705. So when coming here, really the turret is well armored. You need to be somewhere there and shooting from that star to the back of the turret to make any penetrations. It's a little bit tricky sides as well. Oh, and of course on the back you can shot that tank wherever you want it. Just really on the front, one of the thing is, and I will show you, hope so in the game, is the lower plate. And when you're staying with the tank face to face like that, you can make easy penetrations to the front plates as well, especially on the level of the lights and a little bit down, with the standard ammunition of this tank as well. So the so you can say that the armor piercing bullets will go through. And also if you have a little bit higher tank from this beauty, you can shot actually here on the ventilation holes, and that is the weakest spots as well. And after all, it's the replacement for a T10 in the E7 Russian line. So the T10 will still be here, just will go for a different tank, and this tank will appear instead. So that is the beauty, what you can get for free now. So if you have a T10 in the end of 921 version in the game, you will receive this tank completely for free. And that is the beauty as well, with a nice hull with lots of nice angles. So this tank will ricochet as well, lots of the stuff. We'll see how this will go in the battles. And then when coming to TDs, this is the 10th-tier tank at the moment, will decrease his values and will be on the 9th tier. In comparisons, if you will just pause and read all the descriptions, it's all there. And also the 10 level beauty. This tank is very nice and fast. Dispersion is quite good as well, just not really the best. Just I like the top speed, not really the traverse speed, because it's only 25. So you will have a fast tank with a little bit hard to maneuver. So really we'll see how it goes on the next days when I will test it. And now I will try to pop with that beauty to the game, and we'll see what will happen. Okay. The server is really overcrowded the last couple of days. Lots of people want to put their hands on all these Russian beauties and test them. I play already a couple of games with the 705A, and really I had a big struggle, because on one games I ricocheted almost everything on really weird angles as well on my tank, and most of the time in that same time I didn't actually make any much damage on the opponents, because they just simply, all my bullets disappeared. gun dispersion is bad on that tank. For a long range, you can forget it. It's better to shoot from some big TDs like FV 183 than from this nice looking beauty. And in other games, lots of people just penetrate me easy, especially here when everybody playing for a goal. Just really when coming to that, and actually the 1-to-1 on this tank with another 705A, it's actually better to use the standard ammunition. You can make easier penetrations through the hole and really you can say just penetrate the spots here on the clan logo level, lower plate as well. Of course it's harder when the tank will start do the angles, and that is a different story. Everything will add a bit, just it's still hard with that because the ammunition here, oh, I have some lags on it. No, that was the, so on that you have the 310 penetrations, 650 damage. However, if it's a high explosives, guys, this ammunition will just get to the pieces on anything, so you can't really shoot through any fences, bolding, stuff like that. There just will be no penetration at all. And also all the tanks on opposite side will easy ricochet these bullets as well when coming to the far distance. Not really best aiming, so we'll see how it goes this time. Going down, we'll follow the another object, or maybe actually, yeah, hold on, a little bit closer here, let him be. I got already game on the another map called the Nubelberg, and on that map I have few ricochets even from Jack Panzer. The only problem, for some reason I couldn't get the replay from it work, so we'll see. See, I didn't aim properly, so that bullets was for nothing, and this annoying sniper here pissing me off, so I'm going away from this place. Okay, I hate people when they dancing on the front of your hull and they're not even making your space. They bloody medium tires, they want to escape every 2 seconds, and then yeah, you can't even get the position to shot because they're just playing with you. Sorry guys, just so you can easily say the type, all the big tanks with big cannons like a 100 mouse, they will have easy penetration. And really the gun depression is the one what this tank's struggling with. It's not really easy to get all right. So the artillery won't catch us. No, and you can see that was the standard ammunition, no penetration so far. It's really, I don't know, yeah, I had a couple of games when really struggled to penetrate anything, and I got the shots right. And even now, yeah, nothing. Yeah. You could think that, yeah, should easy get there. Not repairing my trucks at the moment, no. Everybody one day kill, come on guys. So it's really good damage on these tanks. Yeah, you're thinking like when you shooting for 500 odd or even 700 damage, it's great. However, a little bit on angle, try on that. Yeah, penetration. So we losing. Okay, artillery, not a problem. And you see, the 705 didn't make any penetration on my side. And another tank on the back. So lost game already. It's too many opponents, alright. So in my opinion, that's all gone and went wrong. So yeah, after all, just 1000 ricochet, 3000 damage. The game went too wrong for my team anyway. Yeah, was clashed by the Titans. Outnumbers now, so just few tanks more left, and I think so it's another object. So have a look here. Yeah, and remember, lots of people using the gold ammunition here, and the game it's lost. So I don't know. Hope so this replay will have any useful for you. Yeah, in my opinion, really, I had the games when all of that happening together. You can ricochet a lot and then do most of the time no damage, or do damage and just lose the game. This is how it is. And one of the most important things is you can burn your tank easily, so get any of the fire extinguishers with you, because this tank is just burning on lots of occasions. I saw also lots of ammo racks on this as well. So be aware that this tank it's like a barbecue or a roaster. You can easily set up that on fire, and really for the look of the tank I expect a little bit better. So yeah, that is the one of the points. So when this beauty coming across you, you're not shooting just on the turret, it's pointless. And when coming to all, the lower plate is the best, sides, and also aiming on the sides really here between, because it's quite thick anyway, or side of the turret. So now we have still a couple of days, more than a week at least, when the new version of tanks will be released, maybe even longer. So what we should really do, we can keep the eyes on a 7 level in the garage. We can play with this tank, and instead of accelerating the crew training, take that off. You can actually gain some experience for the ESM when that will come on the server. And in the same situation with T10, the only thing here is we don't know how the 10 tier beauty will looks like. It will be really worth it or not. Just anyway, from that point you can start getting this beauty as well. And if you have a object, yeah, this one 430 version 2, make sure you will catch up to the 10 tier before all these changes. So you will have that tier 10 move to the 9, and you will receive the free object 430. And the same situation here with object 263 will move along, and you will receive the 10 tier as well. So for some of us it's good investment, especially with this two beauties. T10, if you have in the garage, you will receive the 257. So this tank will be, you could say, for free. Or anyway, buying the T100, you will spend 3.5 million credit. With adding this tank to it for free means when you will sell both, when you will develop the top lines, you have your silver back. So it's win-to-win situation, I could say. And I will leave you with that. Some of us don't really like Soviet Union tech trees. In my opinion, now will be the one of the biggest. Most of the time we had that with the Germans. Just really, to be honest with the Germans, most of his 10 tier tanks is never not much use in the game, really. Who playing the Jagdpanzer 800 in Clan Wars? On very little locations, it's really Maus 800, the top tier 2 tanks used in the game. And for some reason, lots of guys who playing tanks, they don't want to see these guys on the battlefield, apart from like Ruinberg and Himmelsdorf. So yeah, I hope so. VOD and Wargaming will do something with that nation as well, because the Russians, you can say, receiving now new tanks, some of the buffs as well on some of the old ones. So really that line improving. Just really that was the always main battle line in Wargaming high, because yeah, simple as that the Russians want to play for start their own tanks, so they're giving them just bigger tree now to keep people in the game, to entertain them more. And the only downside of this changing is that all of these tanks have what? Yes, exactly, not really the best depression of the gun. So remember about that. If you're not like really the playing on the open field battle with the close combat, some of these tanks that won't be best for you anyway. Right, thanks for watching. Give me a like or finger down if you don't like my videos. Yeah, I know this one was a little bit chaotic. And leave me comments what you're thinking about the new Tech trees and why actually they're not finished yet and we can't see it, and another two beauties to come into the game. Anyway, yeah, thanks a lot, and I will see you on the battlefield.